We'll do it live. Fuck it.
This is Donald Trump's house, brother.
Swing. Swing. Tentpole. She's a babe.
She's magically babelicious.
She tested very high on the strokeability scale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stay away from the crack. Stay away from the crack.
What the hell's happening? Where?
Happy holidays, everybody. This will be the last Outcast podcast of 2024. Hard to believe. I think we're going on year number 3 now of doing this show.
We don't know what the hell's going on.
Actually, I think it's 4. Year number 4.
Minute. Let's see.
We started in 2020, I believe. So, yeah, 4 years.
Right after COVID, yeah.
Yeah, we right after COVID.
We're still alive, guys.
It's the final lap of 2024, and what a wild ride it's been, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
We've had epic rants on this show. We've had awkward tangents.
Yes.
We've laughed. We've argued, and somehow we made it all the way through 2024, and a couple of strikes on YouTube, but we have not been canceled.
Hey,
Yeah.
we never freebased either.
Thank you, YouTube. Well, not all of us.
We've got a loaded show today. There's artificial intelligence involved. We're going to talk a little RFK. He's starting to make moves in Trump's cabinet.
I bet he is.
Yeah.
We've got eggnog. We've got turntables. We've got Coca-Cola, that is.
Yeah.
And just grab yourself a cocktail. I know it's early, but hey, it's hump day, and we are the Outcast Podcast. Let me introduce you to the Outcast. We've got a brown guy here. It's Rainbow G.
What's up? Close.
Was he
Wrong.
Was he a bad boy there?
That's a nice trumpet, though.
We've also got my man Memphis, representing
What's up, bitch?
the community. How you doing, my man?
Fucking great, man. As always.
I
Shit.
love the community. That's
And then we have everyone's favorite white boy.
Hello.
You don't look so white to me, man.
Hello. I've been at the beach a lot past
He
week.
got his hand going.
Looks white to me.
White is a state of mind, though, Ray.
Apparently.
All right, well, welcome, everybody.
What state? Alabama. No, I'm just kidding.
He's such an asshole.
Sorry about that, white people. I'm with.
Mount
Let's
breathers.
go.
I'd like to begin the show by showing a little favoritism to one of the outcasts. A shout out to Rainbow G
That was fucked up.
because
dog.
he's wearing the format. Today is the holiday show.
It's the holiday season.
I have my Slayer sweater on, as you see.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Look at that.
Slayer.
Some
Right.
slaying things. Rainbow, let's take a look at his holiday. What do you got there?
It says,
Says dad bod.
You don't even know what your shirt says?
it doesn't. My wife bought it for me. Stay jolly, my friends.
So
So it's like
Stay
the,
jolly.
because she said it's like the Spanish guy, that, and he has a beer in his hand that goes to stay whatever,
Let's-
my friends. And
let's cut away to Tomcat.
Yes, I have the name of some shitty podcast on my shirt.
I know.
I hate those
I
dicks.
know. What the hell, man?
I've listened to them once.
Maybe we need to get we need to get a holiday edition of the shirt, I guess, made so Tomcat will wear the format, and then Memphis wears the same color every week. So there he is
Yep.
in his orange. No
Bears orange. He's a big fan.
No Christmas colors though. No Christmas.
No, because I don't celebrate Christmas.
He's
and I'm-
Jehovah's Witness.
And I'm
I
not, and
told
I'm not,
you
and
guys,
I'm not
bro.
a Christian, so no, idiot. Don't do that.
Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas, dog.
Yeah,
Well-
but they Christians. I think. I don't know.
No, they're not.
I don't know, but I'm not any of the such. So.
So
Oh, you're
tell
not?
us the story,
No.
Memphis. Over the
Yeah,
weekend,
sorry.
you got into an argument with somebody over the
Yeah,
fact
man.
you don't like Christmas. and they
Yeah,
didn't
man.
like
So this motherfucker writes out this gig and shit, and this motherfucker come up to me like
He's a branch.
talking about like fucking play some Christmas music. And I'm like, motherfucker, I am playing Christmas music, you asshole. So anyway, he said, but you don't like Christmas? I'm like, well, no, I'm not a Christian. And I don't celebrate Christmas. And the dude is try to get crazy. So I had to like, check his ass like, motherfucker, look.
He throws a cross at you.
No, he was just like, who doesn't celebrate Christmas? I'm like, me, motherfucker, shit. Just like I said. You know, like, the point is like, this is why I don't like Christians and shit, because you motherfuckers try to press your shit on people that's like not down with that shit. Nobody like disrespect your shit. But if motherfucker if a motherfucker could be a Muslim, they could be an atheist, whatever of such. Let them be them. Don't push that shit down people's fucking throats. Like, shut the fuck up.
You don't like a good holiday movie, man?
I love holiday movies. Yeah, now, I'm not the Grinch. Like, I don't ruin it for people.
That's
like,
a good holiday movie, though.
The Grinch is a really good holiday movie. It's one of my favorites, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't ruin it for people. I just don't fuck with it. That's all.
Okay.
So
Another
fuck you,
big
guy.
big shout
We
out
get it.
to Ramo. Over the weekend, we went to a Christmas party, and they said we were going to need a few Spanish songs. It was some of the employees at this particular business are Latinos.
Anytime
So
somebody tells you.
So I had a handful of Latin songs ready to roll, but it's a good thing that I had the Latino with me because he was able to really step up in the clutch.
Now how does a white person go about researching Latin songs without like a Ramo? Not Ramo, I'm asking Gentry.
Well, you can look on the internet.
That's how you did it? That's how you got your 5?
You got a lot of them.
Well, plus I've been playing a long time, so I've picked up some Spanish songs along the way.
Some good ones.
Some of the ones you had were classics. Like the first one you played, and you were like, "Oh, I've been playing this at every wedding."
Suavemente.
That's a huge no. Well, that definitely.
we definitely got
that's
that
a
one.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
But what was the other one that you played? Remember?
Ria, Yoda,
Yeah.
La Juan,
Yeah.
su hora. I don't know what the hell she said.
Celia Cruz.
Celia Cruz.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a good
jamming.
one.
But then, I mean, there's just like some classics that you can play, especially when you see like an older brand of Spanish people. The younger
older
people,
brand.
The
They
younger,
got the little
listen,
like
Well, they
banana
brands now,
cocaine
Ray.
thing on them.
Listen, the younger
What's their
people
label?
have grown up since they were in a crib listening to this shit. But the grandparents are going to love it, and they're going to get out and dance. When they get out and dance, everybody gets out and
did. And
dance.
not only that,
And it really makes the party fun for everybody. And there's just some Spanish salsa classics and merengue and bachata that
Bachata,
are
yeah.
just if you play them, everybody there, even the white people, black people, whoever's there, are going to enjoy it because
They
they've
have no
heard
choice.
it,
No,
or
he's right.
yeah, they
He's
might
right.
get jumped. You know, it
Nah.
could get real crazy. No,
Because
okay.
once you start playing Spanish music, you're not allowed to play anything else for the rest of the night.
so-
well,
you-
if
you-
you want the party to die,
no, fuck that. No, because
You got-
some of these Latinos, man,
How'd you know?
privileged as
Now
hell
you get it.
because it's like, look, the party is not y'all party. It's everybody party now. A good DJ is going to hit everything. Everything. Now,
sure.
the thing is when we going to go to the Latin, the reggaeton or whatever, we going to get y'all, but then we getting in and then we getting the fuck out and keeping the shit moving. Don't come up to us saying, well, can you play more Latin music? No, how about you sit your ass down and,
But
or go
you
back
know
and
what?
dance
I-
because you got to bring the energy right to go to Latin music
I,
anyway.
I find that
So-
in a lot of private parties, they don't really go to the reggaeton much.
Not in private parties,
It's
not
more.
so
It's
much.
more like
It's more
classic Spanish music, the salsa, merengue, bachata.
And that's the thing. They were at a
Hell
private
yeah.
party, so you can't really be like, it's all Spanish people and be like, nope, we're going Uptown Funk right now, Spanish people. Sorry.
Well,
We're going to move around. There's no one
I
else
mean, if it's
there.
a Latin,
there's
if
a
it's
trick to
if it's
that.
a Latin party, you can still
There's a,
get
well,
away
there's
with
a
some stuff.
and there's
yeah.
a trick to that because if you think about it, like Pitbull has a lot of up tempo music.
Mm-hmm.
That Proyecto Uno, the one song that I told you, some of that's in English. And it was very popular in regular clubs when it first came out, and just things like that, like. J-Lo has a couple up-tempo
You got those two
dancing
Nori
songs.
Jack joints.
They were loving Whitney Houston as well. So, like, you can get away with some of the
I
more
will say
popular
this,
dance
Ramo,
music,
the
sure.
Spanish crowd took over the party.
They did.
They kind of
typically
pushed
do.
the white folk out and was like, we're running this dance
Well,
floor.
because they were
They
buying
do
the
that.
drinks. So,
and they took over.
They do
you
that.
saw,
Well,
you saw how long that ticket line was.
I want to say I've been
No
we're all
English people at all.
DJs, so I've been using this app, and I think it might help if you're in a situation where I don't know a lot of Spanish music, but I got this new app. It's called Lime DJ, and you can get QR codes right here where people can request songs, right? And then they can request a song to you. You'll see it comes on your phone instead of having someone like sticking their phone in your face. You can put these all around the bars and shit, and they can tip you.
We are
All-
non-paid for this.
Badoom, badoom.
We are not being paid.
We're not
but-
being paid
but
for this.
Lime
At all.
DJ,
I just started using it last week. I love it. People were requesting songs, and for like those songs where I don't really know a lot of Latin music, it'll show me the song, and I can just look
And
it
you
up.
know
Well,
what?
they'll tell you, yeah.
Typically, I wouldn't even go for something like that. But when TK showed it to me, I was like, okay, I can rock with this because you don't have to take the request either. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, nah, denied. I'm not doing it. You know, and they can tip you or whatever. And the more, as you said, TK, the more like they tip you, the the
higher
requests
go up in the ranking. Yeah,
you know what I'm
can
saying?
And you can tell them, hey, the more you tip, is going to be the order of which I play these songs, and you'll see it go up. And they can even see it on the app.
Yeah.
So they're looking at the app. They see the other people who have requested and how much they've tipped you and how their song is going up in the ranking.
And if you're gonna do that, make sure you request a good fucking song. Don't be coming up with play some fucking Free Bird or whatever.
Hey man, whatever. If you got $100, you're ready to tip. You ask for
fuck
whatever
that. No,
the
I'll
fuck
be like,
you
nah,
wanna
I
hear.
ain't doing that.
All right?
Nope, I will turn that shit down.
I will
it down.
not. I'll play that motherfucker.
I think the best part about
I ain't doing
what
that shit.
TK's talking about is the fact that people have realized back in the day when you were a DJ, you put out the old tip jar, and people
Right.
carried around cash. So you would get ones, you get fives. People don't carry around cash anymore.
Not much.
So the art or the benefit of a DJ getting tipped cash money is kind of a lost thing for DJs. So this is nice because people can sit at their table or wherever they are, if they're at the beach watching TK or wherever. You just take a picture and then request your song and hit you with a few bucks. So
Yeah.
right out of
And
your
they
bank
will
account.
because it's easy. And what really made me think of this is I came out of the store the other day and there was those little girls that are like, give me a donation, right? And I was like,
the little,
yeah. I was like, I don't have any cash. And they were just like, boom, QR code right on the thing. Oh, you can donate on the QR. And you know how much of an asshole I felt as I was walking away? I was like, no QR code, no. And I was like, fuck, you can't get away from it.
Hey,
like
the Girl Scouts
yeah.
almost
Work
got
it.
you, dog. The Girl Scouts almost got you.
ran away
And
from
they
that
be getting
QR
you too,
code.
man.
Oh.
I purposely go the opposite way. I know that ain't right, man, but
Well,
they get me every time.
Yeah.
They
QR
get me
code.
All right, it is
Good
the
cookies.
holiday season. You only have 7 days left until Christmas. I think that's only
Wow.
6 shopping days. So if you haven't made the order yet, don't be a bad dad and piss off your kids. Make sure you get what they want, especially if they've been a good kid all year long.
Oh my God, I'm so broke.
So yes,
Or don't have
only
kids.
7 shopping days left. And the one thing I like about the holiday season is the Christmas movies. I do have a
Just my
favorite.
wife,
I wanted to go around the room and see what is your all-time favorite Christmas movie, Tomcat.
Definitely going to have to go with the classic National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
That's
Clark.
a good one. That is a
Freaking
good one.
hilarious.
100%.
Clark!
Laughing.
100%.
Shitters full.
Funny.
Yeah.
Shitters
So
full.
many funny scenes.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Ramo G? Do you have a favorite all-time Christmas movie?
Yeah, Tomcat just stole that motherfucker.
Yeah, because it's just so good, though.
And they're
It's
you know
so
they're set up in Chicago, so that's always been a huge movie ever since it came out in the what early '80s.
I think it
so
was
it's-
late 80s,
Was it
actually.
that this one came out in the late '80s? But it's been great forever, dude.
Sink me the
I
neck,
love
Clark.
it. Yeah, that cousin Eddie's great
Yeah.
with his art. That there's an RV, Clark.
The whole shit.
Oh, yeah, setting up the lights. I mean, there's just so many things.
Yeah.
And then who's the woman from Seinfeld that was the neighbor? And
Yes.
the,
Julia Roberts or
no,
Julia
Dreyfus.
Dreyfus, yeah.
Julia Louis
I don't know, Margot.
She's still fine, boy.
Yeah.
She's still fine.
So many funny moments. What about you, Memphis? Do you have a favorite, or are you just going to say the same one that everybody else said?
No, hell no. Cause actually, I have 3 up there. It's a 3-way tie with me. So the first one is the Grinch. The Grinch, the
I like
cartoon.
that one a lot, too.
The cartoon one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
I like
good
the
one.
I like
fucking
the
love the Grinch. Not the movie.
I
one.
like
I'm
Jim
talking
Carrey.
about actually the one with
that
the
one's weird.
cartoon. I don't like that new one.
Jim Carrey's dope.
Yeah,
he
I
does
didn't
a
like it. I
great
like
job.
the cartoon one. That was dope. The
Sure.
the second one is Friday After Next.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
remember
Christmas
Friday
movie.
After Next?
Yeah,
When
that's
they
a good
was-
one.
Yeah. Stop
That
fight security, Craig.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Santa is breaking into everyone's
Yeah,
houses
Ricky
and
Smiley
they're
and
looking for
shit.
the Santa Claus.
And that
Ricky
motherfucker
Smiley.
tried to do the Dion and got hit by a fucking limousine. And the third one,
It was Pinky.
yeah, it was Pinky's. No, yeah, it was
That's driving
fucking,
around,
it was fucking
driving,
Pinky.
taking these corners
Hit
too
that
goddamn
motherfucker,
hard.
too.
You gonna
You
make
been
me
these
spill
corners,
this yak on
yeah.
this $200 suit.
That movie- hey, if you ain't seen Friday After Next, dog, that shit, hey,
He's
go
so
watch that
fucking
movie. That movie's
stupid.
fucking crazy. And the last one is Die Hard. The first
Yeah,
one.
Die
That's
Hard.
not-
Die Hard is a Christmas
It's not
movie.
a Christmas movie.
Yes,
Bruce,
it is.
Bruce Willis even said
No,
that
it
it
is
wasn't a
not.
Christmas
It is a Christmas movie. Listen, Die Hard is a damn Christmas movie. The movie took place on goddamn Christmas,
Could
didn't
be
it?
an action
Hey.
movie set at Christmas.
Here's
on
here's
Christmas.
here's a good holiday movie that I like. Probably my second or third favorite that people might want to check out if they haven't already. Scrooged with
yeah.
what's his
No,
name
yeah.
with the
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Yeah,
Great movie.
That's a
Funny
good. It's
one.
good. It's
I
funny.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
Check it
good.
out. It's
I mean,
good.
the first
It's a real
Home
good-
Alone is a good one.
It's
you
a
know
real
what I mean?
good- yeah, that
Fuck
is.
their ass up.
It's a good
My
take on the
favorite
Scrooge
Christmas
story.
movie is the one with I actually like 2 Christmas movies with Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Four Christmases.
Four
Four
Christmases,
Christmases
and
is
then
great.
Fred
Fred
Claus.
Claus.
Fred
Claus
Claus.
is
So
dope.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
we forgetting A Christmas Story with Ralphie. Remember the fucking
that's
leg
really
lamp
good.
and shit? And he was like,
Have you seen the second one?
Oh man, the second one's good too, man.
But
The
this,
second
this
one's good,
movie
too.
that he's talking about, Fred Claus, is
It's
like
great.
a very close second, if not right up there with as funny as the National Lampoons, because he gets in these like brawls with all these Santas out in the street.
Ludacris is the DJ.
And then he gets in a fight with the midget Ludacris
Yeah.
as the DJ. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Paul
it's a great
Giamatti.
show.
Paul Giamatti plays an outstanding Santa Claus.
He does.
And then, the whole story about how they're,
I mean, little
they're
person
brothers. Yeah, they're Santa Claus and Fred Claus
Fred
are brothers, and
So
it is a pretty funny movie.
it is.
Let's go over. I have the list of the highest grossing movies as far as Christmas goes. Do you guys want to take a guess of what you think, Tomcat? What do you think is the Christmas movie that's made the most money
Christmas movie made the most money. Let me go.
of all time?
Oh, all time. Let me go. It's a Wonderful Life.
Ramo, what do you think?
White Christmas with Bing Crosby.
Okay, and in Memphis, what do you think?
I was gonna say one of them black and white films.
Yeah.
Highest grossing as far as box office goes, and as far as selling DVDs and all that stuff. So you guys are all way off.
Really?
It's more of a I wouldn't say
Yeah, Elf
modern
is a
movie. Actually, it is pretty modern. The highest grossing one, it came out in 2018, which was The Grinch. That's
Yeah. With Jim Carrey?
Sure.
I
Sure.
think that's an even more recent one. That's this one.
Oh,
right here.
this one,
all right.
really?
Yeah, Pixar.
Oh
Probably.
yeah. No, I saw this one too. It's pretty good.
I haven't seen that.
It's
That was
fun.
probably good.
It's
Yeah, but it
very
ain't
different
it
than
ain't
the original.
It ain't the
though.
original. The original one was a little sinister because it was funny as shit.
Bam, that's pretty sinister.
This one's different than the original.
I don't even know that I've seen this particular one.
I
I've
didn't
seen
see
it
it.
on
I have.
TV. I've seen the kids watching it, but I never really sat down and
Yeah,
watched
from
it.
the one
watched
from
it.
the Grinch from the '80s. That's the best one, man. 'cause-
The 80s. That
Yeah.
came out in like the 50s, bro.
well, whenever the hell it was, I know when I saw
He
it.
remembers seeing it in the
In the
80s.
I was a kid in the '80s, motherfucker. To me, it was like '82 or whatever the hell it was when I first saw it.
That came out when all them, what is it, Rankin and Baskin?
Yeah, and Hannah and Barbara and stuff
Well,
like
no,
that.
no. Hankin and Raskin, they're the ones who made all the, like, Santa
Hankin and
Claus is
Baskin,
coming
Baskin
to
and
town
Raskin?
and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers, those
Oh,
little
yeah.
stop-action figurines.
Yeah, remember the Rudolph
Yeah.
movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed?
The
That
I watched
it was
it.
the claymation stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Rankin and Bass is what
That's
it's called.
it. Yeah, Rankin and Bass.
Rankin and Bass.
They're, like, world famous for that.
Now, this would be a great gift to get anyone in
Sure.
your family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. and
Outcast
Outcast
Podcast.
Podcast.
Do we get a cut of
mug.
these sales now? Because if not, we shouldn't be wasting their time.
Look at that photo. There's only one handsome person on there. They look like
Tell you
me.
what, ready to start the day.
Other movies on the list. Number 2, I remember seeing this movie in the theater, and it was so busy that I had to sit on the floor for this one. That's Home Alone. That's
Yep.
number
Yeah.
2. Number 3 is Home Alone 2.
Okay.
I believe our president was in that one.
Yeah.
Home
I remember.
Alone.
Tells them
You
where
know
the
how-
lobby is. Yeah, that's where the lobby
how
is.
irresponsible she is. How did she lose that little motherfucker twice?
It
First
happens.
at
She's a
home.
bad mom.
Yeah.
She was
was
also a bad mom in
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched
Skank.
that the other day, man. Had me
Good one.
cracking up.
Number 4 on the list is the Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas that came out in
Yes.
2000.
Jim
That's
Carrey.
the one with Jim Carrey in 2000.
There's not another person on earth that could have played that better. No way.
It's still weird.
Number
though.
5
I
on the
love it.
list is A Christmas Carol. That also
Yes.
that's the one, the Disney one. Not,
Which one?
Not
the
the
cartoon
one.
one?
Not the original cartoon one. With
Yeah,
Mickey,
that
Mickey
one.
Mouse.
guy
I
that
love
keeps
that
showing.
one. That's a great cartoon.
I don't know.
I
Who
like
is
it.
this guy?
Then you have the Polar Express.
That's a good
That's a good one,
That
but
is
kind
good.
of like for kids.
It's fun, yeah, but they sing and
It's
stuff.
not funny or anything. It's just kind of
No,
like
yeah.
It's got Tom
it's
Hanks in it.
whimsical.
Man,
Do you know that supposedly the idea of the movie, Tom Hanks is actually Santa Claus.
Right.
He's the train guy.
Yes.
He's all the butlers. He's the conductor and the little kid.
And there's some guy that's helping the kid that comes and
Yeah, that
disappears
bum.
like a spirit.
That bum.
spirit.
That's him too. Yeah.
That's hard to understand.
Well, there's a lot of
But it's a good
theories
movie.
and stuff behind it. Is.
Yeah, a lot of good Christmas movies to enjoy over this holiday season, and we wish everybody a happy holiday.
Make my own Christmas movie.
Heck yeah.
You guys
It's a porno. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys remember the classic Coke Santa Claus? You know, at this time of the year,
Yeah,
they
I
put
do.
Santa Claus on the Coke cans.
Oh,
They always have like a classic Christmas commercial.
Polar bears
Yeah,
and
right.
shit.
Yes. They've done some great marketing. Well,
Santa's all coked up. How do you think he stays up all night flying around?
know he
Fucking
is.
zing!
His
He's
nose
a
all
cook.
red and shit. It ain't because
Don't leave me cookies.
Well, remember they came up with that song too. That I like to teach the world to sing.
Yeah, I
in
remember that.
perfect harmony.
So that's the Christmas cocaine song for Santa
Yeah.
Claus. There it
I
is.
like to buy the
World
world
some
a coke.
Hell yeah, I remember that shit.
Keep it company.
Look at that
Right,
Christmas
yeah.
cocaine song. There you go, right there,
He
lady.
flies up the chimney. Oh, touches his nose. Pew!
Where's the straw when you need it? Yeah.
The only one at the next house with next to the milk and cookies.
Let's go,
and shit.
Rudolph. Pew!
Coke is back in the news, though, with another new commercial.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know if you've seen it. It seems like Madison Avenue in New York City used to be where they would come up with all these, they called them the Mad Men, if you ever saw that great series.
Yeah.
Back in the 50s, it was all about what kind of slogan could you write, what kind of commercial could you come up with, what could you do to get a hook, to get people to buy your product. Now, a lot of those people fired. They've gotten rid of a lot of the talented writers. They've gotten rid of a lot of the talented artists that would have to design the graphics, all fired and replaced with artificial intelligence.
I thought that was illegal.
Well,
Man.
if you see, I don't think everybody got fired because somebody has to tell the computer what to do. But
One guy's left.
Right, turn the lights off when you leave.
there's a AI Coke commercial where I guess the entire commercial was done with AI. So all these brilliant minds on Madison Avenue no longer now just have the computer make the commercial, roll that footage.
They work for free.
All done with the computer.
Right. I've seen this commercial.
I don't even like it already.
Yeah, I've seen the commercial too. What's the satellite dish have? Oh, the polar bears are on the.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
And
I think it looks good.
There it is, real magic.
I mean, I don't
It
have
costs all of what, $13 to make or some shit?
or
And fire it out
almost
on
nothing. You just put the prompts in there.
Yeah, dislike. Hit that button. Dislike. I don't like that.
So Coca-Cola got some pretty harsh mockery and disgust from social media users. They were pretty upset with it, it seems like.
Yeah, they
Somebody
should.
down
I mean, they fucking around and not letting people be people, like be an artist, you know? Like that's people do this shit for a living and to replace them for a fucking punk ass computer, man. Fuck that.
What do you think, Ramo?
I think. Yeah. I mean, hey, from a business perspective, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, it saves money. It looks good. It's a great idea. Like marketing wise, it shows a lot of different aspects of the company. I mean, it's hard to tell somebody, hey, don't make more money. But it's also, I don't think, fair to do it at the behest of your employees either.
And this is only the ground floor too. I mean, this AI stuff is
Yeah.
in its infancy. So
Did
have
I
a
use that
feeling
word properly? I think I did.
And it's like that with all, I think, creative genres, because even us, we're making music and this thing can spit out songs that are pretty damn good, pretty fast, and it's just in its infancy. So it is a little scary, but you have to embrace it because AI is going to be the most thing that transforms the productivity of human beings since fucking the wheel. Like, it's going to be the most transforming in human productivity, and those who embrace it,
like even stupid people,
those who
can do
embrace
some cool
it are
shit.
going to be light years past people who don't.
It's true.
It's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah, but
That's
it's,
right. And
but it
I-
also comes down to like a human being able to do things on their own, like think on their own, use your hands,
Sure,
and do
but
stuff. You know, and,
It's really
and AI to me is only supposed to be used as a tool to help you do something else, but not
Yes.
totally depend on it.
No.
And that's what the thing is. Well, people gonna be totally. I'm just gonna let AI do this and do that, but you can't do shit.
Well, and
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. I hear what you're saying, and it is definitely a useful tool because I've even used it in my insurance practice where we were making a new we call what we call suspending and reinstating coverages for people who, obviously here in Florida, we have a lot of clients that live half of the year up north, half of the year down here. Well, why pay a full year, full coverage if you're not actually using the vehicle? So we have a lot of people that kind of changed their coverages throughout the year, but it got out of hand because a lot of them are doing it way too fast and the company's not able to catch up. So I used AI to write up a new company policy to kind of circumvent the problems we were having, and it was actually a really good policy.
See, that's smart. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like you still got to come up with the ideas, and you put in some work and put in the work, and it's like, oh, I don't know how to do that, or if I can.
It does the crap work for you. It puts it together for you, like it formats it. It's
right,
great.
But you still got but you still got to
put the idea and tell it what to do.
I've also noticed that the more you explain to the artificial intelligence, the supercomputer, like telling it, use multiple sources. I want you to write this as if you were this person, or in the tone of this, as if you're asking for it to do something specific. I feel like the more you tell it, the better results you're going to get out of it.
That's what my lady says. You have to know how to prompt it correctly. So you say, act as if you are a writer and do it in the style of this, and then write this for me. So you give it the right prompts. And like when I see it, I imagine movies like Iron Man when he's talking to Jarvis, and he's doing shit. And then also Hal in the movie Interstellar. There's Hal, and that's the future that I imagine with the AI, and it's fucking badass, dude. Where you're like Tony Stark, and the shit's helping you.
Do you guys think
but Tony
that
Stark's still doing shit too, so and it's just like an assistant.
Do you guys think that AI has anything to do with what's going on with all these drones flying around? Because first it was New Jersey. Now I'm hearing there is an increase across the United States of more drones. Is it surveillance? Is it deliveries? What are these damn drones out there flying around? It ain't DiGiorno.
I think it's motherfucking drones are now $99.98 at any store you go to, so everybody can purchase one.
But there's
everybody
bunches
can fly
of them.
I got one.
I mean, yeah,
they're
everybody
like all
got
over the
them,
sky.
Dude. It's everybody got. It's a fad. Everybody got them, and now it's a thing.
You think that's what it is?
Oh my god!
You think it's just regular consumers?
I think a lot of them are. I think some of them are just probably enthusiasts, and probably people know what's going on, so they want to antagonize what's happening because people like doing that, especially in this country. It's fun.
You think it's China? Maybe it's China.
I doubt it.
Maybe it's Iran.
I mean, not to say that there couldn't be one or two here or there, but I mean, I don't think by and large, I don't think it's anything like that.
What is it? What is the government saying about these? I think they should look into it, right?
I think they were. They were saying something.
What did you hear about these drones? Because you fly drones, I know, Tomcat, and don't you have to get a special kind of license when you fly those?
You're supposed to have a license and insurance when you drive a car in Florida too, but 30% of residents do not.
Corruption.
Is that a true stat?
It is.
30% of people don't have insurance.
They are underinsured.
All the
Mexicans don't have enough insurance. Oh, geez, look at you! You're such a dick.
Well, you wouldn't shut up, so I had to throw it out there. Just kidding.
How can you not mention the Haitians?
I'm walking. Yes, thank you.
He's dead.
You don't have to have a license to fly one unless you're making money. That's what I wanted to say before I forgot.
How would they know you're making money?
Right, exactly. They don't. But these people obviously don't care because they're flying them over restricted areas. They've shut down airports. They've shut down military bases because of it. I think some of them are hobbyists. They're saying the government is saying that a lot of them are hobbyists and a lot of them are people just flying stuff, and they're telling people don't shoot them. And I agree with that. Don't just go shooting shit. Don't shoot shit that's in the air, man. because a lot of the ones that they're thinking are drones, they're going back over the flight path and they're showing it's a pilot. And you can see because there's apps and the pilot's like, yeah, that's me. Idiot. And there would have been people shooting at that poor bastard. You know what I mean? So don't shoot at the drones. Even if you think it's a drone, it might not be.
That could be Jordan.
And, they'll figure it out. I wouldn't worry about it too much because the one thing I really would worry about is when they said that they're testing for radiation, but they say that's not true either. But, I mean, do we really think they're telling us the truth at this point about about anything?
Nobody does.
No. I mean, they're not. So when they say they don't know what they are, they're lying. When they say that they're not theirs, some of them probably are. I mean, I don't know.
Isn't there supposedly hundreds of them in the sky in New Jersey?
I haven't seen any videos of hundreds of them in the sky.
What else are they going to do out there?
At the same time, I've seen videos of like it looked like 4 of them kind of moving together and crossing paths. I've seen that. I've seen zoomed in videos of ones that look pretty big. I've heard that the local police were hovering above one in a chopper that looked like the size of a car. So things like that, that's a little weird. But again, hobbyists, you can build a drone. I mean, you can build a drone that's the size of a car.
Have you seen
you can build a drone that you can fly in and fly it.
And how
people
do
are
we
doing
know
that
it's
shit.
not a company test driving it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the future's here with that shit.
With the machine guns and the flamethrower. Have you seen those?
No.
The drones with the machine guns.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the military has them.
Yeah, you can buy them as a civilian too.
This is what we do as people. We invent it, then we figure out how we're going to fuck it, and we figure out how we're going to send it to war. That's what we do.
Yep, pretty much. You got the drone dogs.
And you guys can't see I'm pointing at Tomcat.
In the same order.
You're
We're
on
going to
point.
fuck it first or send it to war first.
Or
It might be all banged up. Better bang it first, then send it out.
There you go.
Because when you get back from war, it ain't going to have like
Get
no
the hose
insurance,
fresh.
or ain't
You
gonna
know,
have
back in
nothing.
the day, we had peeping toms. Tom. But maybe now these guys with these drones, they
Yeah.
fly over their neighbor's house and watch somebody else's wife take a shower.
USA.
It's probably what they're into.
The most
these
unnerving
drones.
thing is when they say it's looking for radiation. But then again, good thing they're looking for it. But like they're worried. They said they're worried. Somebody was saying there was a report they were worried about some nuclear material that got lost from a military base in New Jersey.
That
And that's what they were looking
makes
for.
no sense. I don't know who said that, but
There's a report.
I wouldn't even believe no shit like that. I mean, that's like something
Nobody
you see on
knows.
24 or
It's
some
all-
shit. Like Jack Bauer's on the case, man.
It's
like,
all hearsay
So-
right now.
I don't know.
You don't think that if they were their drones that they wouldn't test for? You know that there's 25 trucks at any given time in New York City driving around looking for radiation with the same radiation sniffers?
Sure, why not?
There are.
There probably
That's how they
should be.
keep New York City safe. They have
Yeah.
radiation. They look like any box truck. They drive around. If they drive past something with enough radiation, like a dirty bomb, it alerts it. That's
Yeah.
how they do it. So why not put them on drones? It's really not that far out of the realm of possibility, actually.
It could
Probably
be
a
all
good
kind
idea.
of shit.
All right, we have a headline here into
Did
the
you say good
newsroom.
idea?
Headline into the newsroom. RFK Jr. Looks
Did
like
he die?
he's got a petition,
Oh.
and he's sending it to the FDA to revoke the polio vaccine. I don't know if you've been vaccinated for polio recently. I don't know. I have not been vaccinated in a long time. But I know that this got some people upset. And you guys were all of a sudden pissy about it earlier in the day when we brought it up. So I figured we'd bring it up on the show. Have you heard this, Ramo, that he's petitioning the
I know
polio
he's-
vaccine?
He's doing all kind of crazy shit. He's off his rocker on a lot of things. But I will say there is one thing that he talks about doing, and that's banning a lot of the horrible shit that's in our food. And you hear me talking about it in here all the time. So that's something that, he gets a notch in the belt of fucking coolness in my
And
world.
it's a big belt.
That puts him at
That's another notch.
That puts him at notch 1.
Whoa.
Notch 1.
Oh, shit.
Like
He
that's
don't get-
it.
he don't
This
get
shit
the
right
whole
here.
belt. He just
This
get
end
that
up
notch.
one notch because this polio shit that's crazy as
We don't
fuck.
need any
I don't know
more
what you're
notches.
talking about.
He about to
all this
fuck
other
up the
stuff.
water
Yeah,
and
no,
shit.
yeah,
Well, look,
no,
I-
no, none of
all
that
kind
shit.
of shit.
Listen.
But the poison in the food, that's a real thing.
That red dye they talking about removing, they was talking
I
about that
chat
for a while.
botted the polio thing, and it says that Robert Kennedy was an early advocate of the polio vaccine and supported the mass vaccination campaign that was launched in the 1950s to combat the polio epidemic. He
Yeah.
did not oppose the polio vaccine itself. Instead, he was concerned about the safety and the oversight in vaccine development. So basically, you could chatbot GPT it, and it says he's not against the polio vaccine.
Is this
Are you looking
motherfucker
up
like
JFK or RFK?
RFK. Yeah. yeah.
He got the right
Like,
initials.
is
Because
this
our report shows here that RFK Jr. This says that it had nothing to do with it. I guess so. You're right, Tomcat.
Patink.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
His lawyer said that.
Yeah,
is he
yeah,
a
no.
physician or something? Is that his background? Is he a doctor?
He
or
doesn't. He
something?
wants to make sure that they're not making these crazy vaccines. And I mean, who
Crazy.
doesn't?
Well,
though?
no. I mean, I think
Also, it's the same
well,
thing with
I
the
think
food.
I think it's good that they need to look into and make sure that what they're putting in it's safe 100%, just like our food. So if that's where they're going with it, then of course nobody's going to be
Man,
against making
this-
our food and our medicine safer.
Yeah, but
I'm not an
somebody
anti-vaxxer,
who do it, like,
you know,
I
I don't-
would
I
trust somebody who
vaccines,
actually has a
but-
history of like
Yeah,
that
but you've
background,
already
not
been
just some
vaxxed.
random person who
Right.
don't
Brother
know
Stone.
shit from shit. Yeah, like this dude about to fuck it up too. So
Well,
you know, get
I
the
mean,
party
he's
ready.
he's gonna try. I think there's a lot of
He's a
other
healthy
people
guy.
that will kind of veto a lot of that shit. And like,
Well, we have a video from the truck that they were wanting to roll, so roll the bean footage.
And sorry that I'm laughing. I feel it feels a little bit crazy that we're touching on this because there are very few public health interventions as safe, as effective, and as historically uncontroversial as the polio vaccine. Because by the 1950s, polio killed or paralyzed more than 500,000 people worldwide every year. Not total, every year. But then luckily, big brain scientists invented 2 vaccines that the entire world took over the next several decades, leading to a world today where polio has been virtually eradicated from the earth. In fact, it's such a textbook case of a vaccine working that even Donald Trump couldn't help but praise it last week.
Polio vaccine is the greatest thing. If somebody told me get rid of the polio vaccine, they're going to have to work real hard to convince me.
Yet with
So it sounds like Trump is against it, and it sounds like the reports that we're seeing, RFK is against it. So I don't know how this made it on our rundown. Seems like is it fake news?
Well, the thing is, people they're going in for their confirmation hearings right now, all these people. And so there's a battle against some of them. So there are going to be stories about them that are going to come out to try to get the public to maybe be against them from some that's the Pod Save America podcast that was I talked about before. I think it's a good podcast, but that's Obama's aides that do that podcast. But they're right, man. The polio vaccine, without that, I mean, where would we be? Things like that.
I mean, you gotta take these people's word is what it is. If they say I'm against this or I'm ready to get rid of this or this, that, and the third, you gotta take them at that shit. You know, motherfuckers like we finna fuck up the board education. Don't be mad when your kids get dumber and shit like that. And be why your teacher ain't spending more time on this subject? Because mom and daddy, the teacher's gone, they can't getting paid right. And I can't read above a 3rd grade level. So
it's already
sad.
a big part of this country anyway.
So sad.
So did he say it or did he not say it? His lawyer said it, I guess I'm being told.
Okay.
Who gives a shit, really, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Just don't mess with things that keep people alive. Like, you know.
Well, it's important to hold these people to task. And if I thought that he was going to do some nefarious shit, I would say something about it.
Well, he's doing some nefarious shit.
Let's talk about something more important, like a fight that's coming up.
Oh.
Conor McGregor, I hear, is going to get back in the ring. I don't know if it's going to be an octagon or what it's going to be, but
he's going to beat his girlfriend again?
This Conor McGregor, I realized he made a lot of money when he was fighting.
She fucking deserves it. Just kidding.
This guy is freaking rich, Conor McGregor.
Well,
he when he was fighting, he was making like almost $100 million in some cases for one fight.
Well, he started getting all that money after he fought Floyd Mayweather, because that was up until that date the biggest purse.
Oh, those fights against Nate Diaz were outstanding, and that was before that.
Yeah, but he didn't make what he made when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Like when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he made $50 million. Before that, Conor McGregor was getting like maybe $1 million here or there. Floyd Mayweather helped him raise his rate. Yeah, that happened.
So Conor McGregor, I'm being told, is going to fight Logan Paul. Isn't he a WWE wrestler?
I don't know.
He has a very skinny face that is very strange looking.
I don't follow.
Can we see it? We got a picture of him.
I was going to say that.
I don't know the
As
kid.
a person with a round face, I think his face is very skinny. I got a round face.
He kind of reminds me of Glass Joe from
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Glass Joe.
It's got to go triangle.
Can we no pics?
So
no?
do we have?
There he is.
There it is.
He kind of looked like the Tiger King. He got a mullet.
Yeah.
Does he got a mullet?
Somewhat.
Yeah, he looked like the Tiger King, but a younger version.
But what about Conor McGregor's ears, though? He's got those
cauliflower ears,
inflatable ears there.
Don't he look like he could be like a 1980s movie douchebag?
He's been in movies and been a.
Have you seen that in that new new movie Cocktail? Not Cocktail, but with Dalton and shit. The
Roadhouse.
He the crazy motherfucker in that. That's a good that Jake Gyllenhaal remake. That motherfucker go.
Is he?
Yeah, that motherfucker good.
Is he better than Patrick Swayze?
Nah, he ain't better than Patrick, but the action is a lot better.
I like Conor McGregor. He's Irish. He beats people up. What the fuck is there not to like? It's his job.
Yeah, he
get out of the way.
What are you talking about?
I like Conor McGregor. Is what I'm saying. I like him.
You want to date him?
Look at that. That's so weird. Who is that?
That's Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
What was that word, Tom?
What?
I'm going.
So the weirdos.
Yeah,
the one guy that don't really want to fight somebody.
His brother's fatter,
and then the other brother who I don't know what does the other one do.
Nothing. They don't
The
both
one
do
on the
shit.
left. What is he? Is he holding?
They don't do nothing.
So he's
in the
wrestling. He's
a
wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they gave him a belt in wrestling. Well, that shit fake as fuck now.
These two are super successful. I mean,
What do you
I
mean
don't
now?
know-
Well, he gets
Is there?
you
You
successful.
guys are just drinking haterade over there.
Oh,
I
no,
am not
knock it
drinking
off.
haterade.
Knock
These
it
guys
off.
are making money,
No,
man.
hell
not-
no. He whack. He can't even fight a real fight. He fighting washed up bums and shit. Why don't if what's his name? Logan
Mike
Paul?
Tyson, you saying he's a bum?
Mike Tyson is like 60
No,
years
yeah,
old.
yeah.
And
He's not,
plus-
he's not a bum, though.
No,
he's a
it-
legend.
No, Mike Tyson pulled a bunch of punches during that fight. Everybody know Mike should have knocked him out in 30 seconds.
He smokes a lot of weed too.
Man, that was a bunch. That was a sham. If that Paul boy, if he really want to fight somebody, fight one of these little cats that's coming up. They in their prime, same age bracket and everything. Fight
This
one
is
of
a
them.
different dude though, because it was
This is his brother.
his
This is
brother
Logan.
now.
It's his brother. Yeah.
It says here that Conor McGregor took to social media yesterday and announced he was in talks to face influencer and WWE star Logan Paul in an exhibition boxing match in India. And it says
They
here,
like boxing out there.
after the fight, McGregor plans to seek his return to the UFC. So
Seek.
Isn't he like 40 now?
He got to fight.
think he's that
He
old.
got to fight now because he in trouble. So he need all the money he can get.
I think the guy's got a lot of money.
Nah, this shit. That motherfucker just got found guilty of some shit.
Right.
Hell yeah, rape. I think. it
Well, there
rape.
was a story I saw
not good.
about that. He was found guilty, and apparently it said in the story, but there's nothing that stops him from fighting in this fight because of it. It's also said in the story because people were asking, like, even though he just had that, conviction against him or
If
judgment
he's not in
against him.
jail,
It says here
Apparently in the
Conor
story.
McGregor's net worth is $200 million as of this year. He's
Nice.
still got plenty of money.
Yeah,
there,
that rape victim coming for that. Give me that. Give me that.
She might-
Give
she
me that
might get a
check.
little bit-
She'll get
little, check.
Oh,
50.
she gonna get a
50
nice
now.
check too,
Yeah.
boy.
All right.
Asked to step outside here in a second, buddy.
It's about time for Tomcat to step up to the mic and do his not so good news here
here
on the
oh,
program.
You find him?
You need some glasses? You can't see?
No, he's got my other ones.
All right.
He
Now
never
he's got his
returned.
glasses on. He's got his jacket on. Our newsman is ready, baby.
So damn ready.
Get it,
For
Tomcat.
what
December
is the
18th
question?
is the last show of the year. We made it, and boom. December 18th has a variety of fascinating historical events. Here are
Interesting.
some notable ones. 1865, the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution is ratified, legally ending the institution of slavery and changing the social shut the hell up and political landscape of the nation. 1944, the Battle of the Bulge begins.
Hey.
1957, the United States tests its first intercontinental ballistic missile. 1966, the Batman TV series premieres starring Adam West as the Cape Crusader.
Adam West.
1998, U.S. President Bill Clinton is impeached.
Nice.
Getting that puss.
Yeah, he's getting his.
Testing out these cigars
awesome.
in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
2003, the Iraq
Sniff this.
War. Saddam Hussein is captured near Tikrit in a hole in the ground.
Saddam.
That's right. It is International Migrants Day, a.k.a. National Sex Child Trafficking Day.
Jackass.
National Arabic Language Day, established by the United Nations in 2010. Back in the good old USA, we are celebrating National Roast Suckling Pig Day, National Chocolate Covered Anything Day, and Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day. That's what we
Hi,
do
I'm Buddy
here.
the Elf.
That's what we
My
give a
favorite
fuck about
color
here.
is blue. What's yours?
Chocolate covered Buddy the Elf.
All right, on to my stories. With Christmas all around, Santa's grave has just been found. This is a cool story. Archaeologists have discovered what they believe to be the tomb of St. Nicholas,
Yeah.
the philanthropic
saint.
Greek bishop and inspiration behind Christmas icon Santa Claus.
He was a real saint. Yeah.
Saint Nick. The
Rip,
6-foot-long limestone sarcophagus was found buried 6 feet deep within the 2-story annex of St. Nicholas Church in Demir.
What's
And-
a sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus, it's like a grave, a coffin.
A sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus.
It's the casing that holds the coffin.
Right.
Long considered the final resting place of the saint. Excavations have been underway since 1989, but this latest find is the most intriguing. So they're hopeful that this is actually St. Nicholas, but there's no inscription that they can find on that. They need to find the inscription to make sure that it is, but they think
There's
that
not
it
like
is.
no old teddy bears or no shit now.
No.
Boy,
They
you be
didn't bury him
careful.
with
You
no
open
gifts.
that damn thing, boy. It got a trap.
How about an elf? No elf.
No elves. All right. Next, Jamie Foxx Don't like no laser cocks. Jamie Foxx was sent to the emergency room for stitches over the weekend after having a dinner glass thrown into his face on his birthday.
Damn, who fucking with
Jamie
them
got
hoes?
upset during the night out at Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills to celebrate his second chance at life when someone from the Jackass franchise's production company private party in the upstairs VIP area pointed a laser pointer at his table that projected the image of a penis. Apparently, it was shaped like a little dick. You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah. We're
told Jamie was particularly upset because he had his kids at the table. He went upstairs and confronted them. When he confronted the people, somebody threw a glass right into Jamie's face. He needed stitches. He had blood dripping down his face. He was pissed.
Oh yeah.
From one of the Jackasses.
Jackass production company. The Jackass people were apparently not there. Johnny Knoxville was not there. It was just his production
Probably that
company.
Steve-O over there.
Steve-O wasn't supposedly not there.
What about Bam? Was it Bam?
They say they weren't there, but it was a
little midget motherfucker.
Likely story. All right. He reacted like a beasta. Don't mess with this barista. A man is in jail after a cafe worker in San Francisco's Mission District took him to the ground when he attempted to rob a customer.
Than there are the criminals. This is surveillance video from inside Carlin's Cafe. This is on Valencia Street here in San Francisco. This is from around 6:45 this past Friday morning when you see a man in a hoodie enter the business and he tries to steal the backpack of a customer sitting up against the window. That's when the barista, who the manager identified as Nick Grant, leapt into action. He ran the suspect with a food cart. He grabbed
that guy
him,
better get a raise.
punched him, while the suspect sprayed Nick
He
with
slammed
bear
the
spray.
shit out of
Then you
him.
can see another man, this man who I spoke with, who was on his way to the gym with his wife. You can see him enter the cafe. Now that's Jim Carroll. He briefly puts the suspect into a headlock, which allows Grant, the barista, to regain control and finally subdue the suspect.
Now what about that dog, Moose? Looks like that dog's a police dog. He should have jumped on him.
Dog's probably all fucked up because that was bear spray that guy was spraying on him, and he said it messed his vision up and was burning his face and his arms.
Yeah.
Why didn't he kick him?
Asshole.
His face was wide open.
Man, stop.
Oh, was
listen,
it?
Stop
Do
stealing
Monday
people's
morning
shit,
quarterbacking
man.
that guy? A
Yeah, he
training
is.
flight dash ends in a terrible crash. 2 people were killed when a plane crashed into a building near Daniel K. Inaugu International Airport Tuesday afternoon. It happened around, well, this is in Hawaii. This is a weird word. It happened around 3:05 p.m. on Aoli Street.
Doesn't look good right now. They're coming in hot.
2 people died in this crash. They're in their 20s, unfortunately.
Damn.
They were coming in hot, dude.
They went up for a training flight. Oh, you see the big fireball
I see
there. There's a couple of angles it shows here.
Yeah, I
They
saw
had just took off shortly before that on a training flight, and they were right away radioed back and saying they were having control issues. And then shortly thereafter,
That
the
sucks.
plane crashed.
That school
This
is
is
going
in-
to get sued.
Damn.
Honolulu in Hawaii.
Oh.
All right.
A
A scooter bomb to kill off General Igor Krylov.
Skrilla.
Russia said on Wednesday it had detained an Uzbek man who confessed to planting and detonating a bomb which killed a top general, Igor Krylov, in a scooter. So you check it out. They come out of this building, the scooter's right there. And he's like, yo, what are we going to get for dinner tonight? I don't know. Look at that scooter. Hey, what's going on here? And see you later. Boom.
Damn.
Peace. So they bombed that guy. They said old Igor Krylov is responsible for doing chemical attacks on soldiers in Ukraine. And the suspect, who was filmed after the bombing, confessing to remotely detonating the device when Krylov left the building, he says Ukraine offered him $100,000 and residency in a European country to do it. And he did it.
Hell yeah.
That's some old, like, Jason Bourne shit.
Oh, yeah, there's the people. Yep, he got him. All right, next up, all Rihanna wants for Christmas is Mariah Carey's autograph. The work singer loudly requested Mariah Carey sign her tit Tuesday at Mariah Carey's final Christmas concert. So you
Her
see
tits
Mariah.
aren't very big, but her ass is nice. Is that her husband?
I thought her husband was ASAP Rocky, and I was
It is.
wondering where is
well,
he?
He's on stage.
Okay, there you
is
go.
that like her gay friend or something?
So Mariah Carey's now making her way down there, and she comes over and signs Riri's tit.
Do we
man.
get to
She's
see her
stoked.
boob? Are we going to be able to see her boob?
Yeah, the video before this was much faster, but this is fine. Don't stop it.
Oh, yeah, don't. Slow it down, actually. I want to see it.
These two.
Yeah, get ready to hit pause.
Yeah, pause it. Whoa, look at those
And
fun
Mariah's, yeah.
This is
Are
a
we going to
boob
see
off. They're
Mariah's?
looking at each other's
Mariah's
boobs.
got some boobs.
Those fun bags. Look at them.
Well, Mariah still got it, boy. She fine as shit.
So she's asking for a Sharpie right now. They're giving her a Sharpie, and she's about to take
She's
it to
giving me a Sharpie.
Yeah, I like it right now. Swing.
It's a sign there on the tip there, and we get ready to go.
And boner.
Why is it taking so long?
There
Oh,
it is.
She's
Here
gonna
we
sign
go.
it.
Hey.
Oh,
it's just a top. No nipple.
This woman's fucking out of her mind. She must be on a period.
I bet, you know what, we gonna see soon where Rihanna gonna have that tattooed on her tit. She gonna have Mariah's name tattooed just like that.
Mariah snatched the mic.
That's Rihanna. Rihanna
That's
snatched the mic.
Rihanna.
He's
Oh,
too
yeah,
busy
Rihanna,
looking at
Rihanna.
boobs. He's got
Mariah,
the artist.
Rihanna.
And the crowd goes wild.
Look,
She's
look
on the mic.
Look
too.
at that tit. Look at that tit, she
I
said.
think she said shit.
She says shit.
I think she said tit.
No, she said
We can argue about anything, can't
Yeah,
we?
we can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty much.
swear to God.
I got 5 on it that she said tit. Look at my tit.
Let's go to the tape.
Either way.
That's the fucking news. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh man.
Titties.
Titties. Ass.
You can leave me
for
a tip
free.
right now just for no reason.
Can we
Yeah.
roll that tape back? Let's see. Does she say, look at that tit, or look at that?
I think she
shit?
said, look at that shit.
He's
That's
so
what I think she
competitive.
said.
Me and Ramo. It's me and Ramo versus
I'm saying it's tit.
you. Nope.
I
I
think she
really
said
honestly
shit.
think she says tit.
Oh, now we got 3
do,
on
do
one.
we we have the tape? Let's see, or did we already
What are you
close
guys
it
doing
out?
in the
That
cup
hat
there?
stands
you guys
for
gotta be on it,
bullshit.
man. What are you doing back there?
I'm positive she was on the mic and she was just like, look at that tit, look at that tit.
I
You're
think she
horny,
said
aren't you?
shit.
You need some pussy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think we have. I guess we don't have the tape.
We don't.
What the
they're not
hell,
doing it.
man? What are they doing back
We can always
They're
roll
finger
the
popping
tape.
each other's assholes.
We can always roll the tape back after the show. And
Yeah,
see.
we
Yeah, I
can. We can.
guess.
We can settle the score afterwards.
Yeah, I guess.
Scuttle it on the basketball court.
I hope everybody
Yeah.
had a really good
It
2024
was good, man.
as we transition into 2025.
2025.
This is where it all goes down. America, the last episode.
It seems like just yesterday it was Y2K. Now
Why the fuck?
now it's
Now we're like,
2025.
Yeah, why
now
the
we're
fuck?
like, why do that?
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
That's a wrap on 2024. To our listeners, thanks for sticking with us through the whole year.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate
And
y'all.
also, by the way, our death pool. I picked Willie Nelson, still alive. Tomcat had Jimmy Carter, still alive.
Holy shit.
Memphis, you had Clint Eastwood,
Yep.
still alive.
Sorry.
And Ramo,
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, still alive.
Sorry.
Holy shit, man.
You know, Jimmy, you could still give me that Christmas gift, buddy. We got 2
No,
weeks.
no, it's too late. Too late.
yeah, it's not.
Last show, you lost. Last show, you
no.
lost.
It's a
Last
year.
show, no.
It's a full year.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Last
it's
show,
this
you
for
lost.
the show.
You
Last
lost, too.
show.
You
Yeah,
lost.
I know. I know.
You know what? I'm
I
glad
know.
I lose this
I
one.
know. Me too. Me
This
too.
is one I would prefer
Me
to
too.
lose, so
Me too.
I am happy
Me
with
too.
that.
The 2025 death pool coming up on the next episode. Stand by for it.
Oh, boy.
Happy New Year, everybody. God bless.
Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.
Be good,
Merry
y'all.
Christmas. Penis.